All right, well, here we are back again at River Ooze Foods Farm to Table. Now, last time I said I was going to build up a bunch of money, which I have. Got a nice little stack of 6.5k. So we're going to move all of this over here once we've brought this ranch, and we're going to start building. However, I'm going to have the day closed tomorrow because I don't want to do it in the dark, if I'm completely honest. So we're going to keep the area closed. Anyway, end the day so you can sort of see where we are, all that stuff. Good. Next day, please. Right. Can I physically close the restaurant? Yes. Right. We'll build. We'll buy that. And cut the grass down. I forgot this was part of it. Right. So we go into build mode, which was that button there. Right. And we'll just move everything over. That row's going to be in the way. Get this out of here. Yeah. So, the idea I'm going for, the rose is not in the way. Oh, perfect. You can just build over that. I should have looked at that a little bit more. Right. So, we've got everything I see here. We have is a very, why is that not letting me just back down to a wall? Never mind. Very all brick, very open air, sort of, you know, Mediterranean summery sort of style. Well, probably more Italian feeling, but you know what I mean. We're going to go with there. So I want to keep a nice open, airy breeze. Now we've got this great scenery going around us, great ocean views and stuff. So I want to keep the windows open and fresh up over there. So please, please, please keep it watered when I move it. And I want everybody to walk in and see the food being grown. So, you know, you walk in, you see the food being grown. That is how I want it to be presented, which I think is going to look really, really nice because you go in and it's just nice aesthetic. You see where that proper sort of, like, I know it's farm to table is the name of the game, but that is what it's going to be like. You go in, you actually see, these guys actually farming the ingredients out front. That's where I want to be. Right, everything is moved over to one side. So, this plot of land here, I'm going to have this as a plain wall with probably some decoration on there because I think the tree is going to look like a nice backdrop with the sign. So having a window and stuff for there might distract you from what you're doing. Now, I want to have this great ocean view. So these are going to be my windows. So structurally, we have to start with a stone floor. So push that right in the corner as much as I can. There we go. Do this, and come on. There we go. Right. So far, that is just the basis of what the restaurant's going to look like. So this absolutely lovely. So this is what I'm thinking. Bam. Got that. So, right. Plenty of views. Nice views looking out. So we've done. What I might do is just do that. So you can sort of see out. Sort of see what that's a nice little view going on there. This one, however, will be a plain brick wall. Plain brick wall. And that, I think, is where I put the kitchen and stuff. I think that's where it's going to be. Now, how are we going to get into this building? Well, clearly an archway, right? Now, with the cook shelf is going to be there. It's going to have silly to have that there. So it will be another window. That being said, is this just green stuff? Open garden rail, wooden picket fence. Okay, yeah. So have another grid window. Nice, open, airy, right? Go in, got your oven here, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Now, wood roof. It's entirely open air. Okay, well, fine. So here we are. Got a wooden roof, stone floor. Right. Now what we do is we'll just bring the oven in. So that is going to go there. Hire staff member, right? Not quite yet. So this is a little bit bigger than I want it to be. But that's fine. We'll do that. Right, these tables. Right, so what type of diner do I want? Because I could go with multiple tables and just have one person so you can have a look outside, you know. But I don't think that's going to work quite well, as much as I'd like that. Move you there for a moment. Right, we do this over here. So stack the pantry shelves. See, I don't want to put it in front of the window because it looks like I need a lower thing. But it might have to be a case of being put in front of the window. I might switch the oven and the yes, switch this out. Move that there. Move that here as such. So bring that over. I might be able to not have it so much covering the window. Actually, I want that one back. Back a little bit. Yeah, that's better. Right. I can, yeah, yes. For the moment, that's how that's going to have to be. Right. All right, so the waiter will see what's getting picked up and put there. So it will be a case of that needs to be here. Yeah, about there. I think that'll do. I've probably put that the wrong way. Right, I think I want them out one. Have that as a minor gap there. I think you can fit a chair in that side bit there. I think I might have got a bit over eager with the amount of okay, we need to bring it out one. That little bit? Yes, right. So that's where that line is. You want a little gap you can fit through. Right. I understand we're still on the smaller side, but we can expand out of here in a second. Right, move some of this back in. There we are. God, my voice broke there. Oh God, this is a lot different from where we started. Even though it's only a small little establishment, River Ooze Foods. I will like to. We'll put some more tables in. We will hire a waiter because I think that's going to be important now. Because I think we're going to add more tables, and more tables, I think, are going to obviously increase the amount of customers we have. Because I think the game tries to fill up as many seats as possible. So we'll go from there. We'll definitely need an extra stuff. Anyway, and as an added thing, because I am addicted to these tomatoes, I may have upgraded the recipe last episode because I liked them so much. I think that would be too much in the entrance. So we can put the extra table here. And I think I would like the tomatoes to be grown here. I think while, yeah, they're covering that window, I think they're just not covering it quite the same. Yeah, because they're nice little fruit to have by the door. Well, we'll work on that. I'm not entirely like sold on that. Right. So now we're gonna need tables and chairs. Right. I understand we will eventually be upgrading our tables and chairs to something a bit more decorative. Tabletop flowers. Bam, bam. Y T. Okay. Up, really? come on. Right, decorations, table, right, place. That one and that one, right? So we're getting there. What I will do quickly as well is I'll quickly hire Liam. So we've got all this, got that nice going on. Black cylinder sconce. Oh, nice little bit of light. Okay. But what do I really want? I do, these are outside lines. The brass one? That looks, I think this sort of mild modern sort of vibe going on will be all right. So you sort of want probably there on that wall. What's that one? Like 1, 2, 3 bricks down. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh my god, is that where he's going to stand? Because that is... Alright, you can go on the other side, mate. I'm waiting for the cook station to prepare dishes to deliver. Fine. Right, so we've got all that. We've still got 200 to play with. So I don't know if it's worth getting these decorations up. Oh, it'd be nice to get some decorations going now. Market seeds. Oven. Wall signs. Tabletop. Coral lily. Got some bush. Chicken coop? It's a lot of money for a chicken coop. We don't have that sort of money going on at the moment. I mean, we could have the name of the restaurant. I mean, it's right there, but we can always have it as a bit more quaint. There we go. And yeah, I'm going to spend a lot of my money doing this up, mostly because I really want this actually. That'll be, oh yeah, a fire hazard. Bam. Ooh. Ooh. How about a bit lower? What's going on? Right. I think, all right, we're down to last 500. I think that is, now we just need to sort out here. And then we'll run a day and see how it goes. We got, all right, what are you? Some sort of cabbage patch. Here we go. Buy an upgrade from Handy Hazel. And oh my god, am I only 5 away from raising up my decoration score? Oh, that's irritating. Wall lantern. I think that, sorry, that plant is going for the wall. Hello. Can't afford that, but outside light would be good. That would look weird. Okay. I think we're good. He has enough money to cook over for the next day. I've got enough money here, to sort that out. Pick up this flower, pick you up. Requires a different type of crate. Okay. We've all right, so what we've done, we've upgraded our complex really. It doesn't, yeah, it's a little bit better. If it rains, it's not going to be fantastic. However, got some nice lighting. The views are gorgeous. We've hired this geezer. And then yeah, we set ourselves up quite nicely actually. I think that obviously doesn't need a sign because we've got it there, but now it's a lot more quaint. It feels a lot more open. It feels a lot more part of it. So we'll end this day because this one is obviously 2.5 stars. We'll do next day, land taxes and all that. So we've lost that, but we will now I will quickly start preparing. So do the preparation phase for the day. All right. If he's going to stay there, I'm going to have to work out. I'll be curious how busy today is as well. So I obviously don't have enough money today to deal with Handy Hazel's request. So it will just be one of those I'll have to like do as we do. I can't remember how much money I need to make for her, but we'll see. So now the next port of call obviously is to do the taskbar in the left hand corner, but also I want to get rid of the mushrooms and I want to have purely carrots and that stuff now, so we can work our way through that. So that is my current plan. Okay, Liam, you are actually extremely helpful. Okay. All right, let's bring up my research again. Research. Tips. Perfect. Tray capacity adds on more dish to your tray slot. He could probably my tray slot or his. Well, we'll start the windmill. Now, I'm pretty sure the open to hire new team members. Well, complete the research. They're all research. So I've hired everybody I possibly can. This is a lot easier. Does he? Okay, he doesn't pick up the money though. The only negative, I would say. Water these bad boys up. Oh. Have you used up all the sweet treats? There's one right there. Or is he just... Oh, he does... Does he do it in a particular order? Is he... Why is he ignoring... Okay, that's weird. Right. They're all watered. These are the carrots. I'm going to use some money to get these going again. So my carrot dishes, currently, my amazing carrot dishes, they are 98. It's 120 to purchase them. So I need to upgrade them like 3-4 more times. So I need to... That's going to be a bit of a pain. However, it might be a case of just slowly biding my time with them. So the way I placed it must have been a weird bugging one. So the main reason I need to get rid of the mushrooms is also because I've foraged every day. And that's just going to have a limited number on them. And I don't really, it's easier just to constantly grow the carrots. The same with these, I need to have a more stable source for them. I don't want to go foraging for them every day. Be easier just to get that money and just wash out. Okay. I wonder what the difference between these staff members are. If he's quicker or something, because they cost a lot, or is it just like... Do that. The whole vibe of this game has now changed since I've added... I'm not in a field anymore. Oh, I love this view. Look at these tomatoes. Once I get some of that with more crops going, honestly. Jeez, man. I don't like the way you're clipping into this, so I'm going to have to probably... I'll try to turn it around in a bit late tonight, and then we'll see how that works. That one is that. Yeah, go on those tomatoes, man. I haven't picked up any money yet. How much am I... So where's that... Oh, he does clean. Oh, fantastic. Clean. Oh, my... Yeah. All right, Liam, you've learnt your weight in gold, man, mate. Oh. The fact that he cleans, on point for me. One mushroom. Right, these are grown. And carrots. It's a shame there's no pathways. I would love to have like a dedicated pathway there for the restaurant. It would look a lot nicer, personally. Have like, I mean, that's probably what you can do with the picket fences. We can picket fence off certain parts and all that, but I'll quickly grab these fruits. These are free. Whoa. But yeah, for a game that's early, I think I read it as one developer guy, so this is pretty polished for that. Oh god, this just drastically changed. Jeez, I didn't realize how much like doing like small upgrades would like just doing this would change like the whole course. I mean, we're getting busier, but I didn't realize we're going to get this busy as a comparative. But everything is kept pretty rolling good. I'm focusing on just boshing these bad boys out. My Liam is... He's called Liam, isn't he? I'm just going to double check. Yeah, Liam is actually doing wonders, honestly. Like, he's doing great. I actually have no complaints with him so far. I was expecting him to be like, because he's the first one, he's the slower of the bunch, but he's not been that at all. Oh, look at that. What a nice little... Honestly. There's something about... Instead of seeing the view as a whole, but through a window, just changes it. I think it's just a progress thing of where I've come. From where I've come from, like, you know, it's day 10 now, and I have a whole leaky roof. Good thing they don't add weather. Like, that would be an interesting mod. I need to harvest these. There we are. Do this. Get these carrots going. So obviously later on in the game, I did see if we go in a research tree, you can get farmers to this, so you could almost fully automate everything by the end. So right, soup. Sorry, I got distracted. Right, we definitely need something else as a sweet treat to serve, because the amount we've gone through, I basically did a lot. God, Jesus Christ! It's never ending. I'd be curious how much money we made. Obviously, just remember we started the day with only like 200, I think it was. Come on, give me a. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I want. There we are. So we only started the day with 200. Obviously, I'm at $2,000 now, so we've made 10 times the amount of money we've got. And we've also spent the money on the carrots, which, by the way, I will just quickly upgrade while I've got my here. Getting close, so we just need we're almost there. We need 9 carrots now. We're running low on these. So, and I'm constantly replanting everything at the same time. God, yeah, the farmer's going to be like, I don't know how I'm going to keep on top of everything here, man. This is getting hectic now. Like, oh, need to put that in there. I need one of these. While they're cooking, pick that up. Water it. Water. And then water. Come in. Put the carrots in. Do that. Do this. Oh my lord. Like, definitely we're gonna have to look at a this is a longer episode because obviously I've done this day. I didn't realize this day was gonna go so hard on it. Like, we're almost at the point where we can actually feasibly do carrots as a standard, which would be really, really nice. And then we need to get a sweet treat that isn't foraged as well out. But this is a mad struggle to keep on top of this. Because if we carry on as we're going, obviously we've got we'll run out of mushrooms as well. All right. I'm just thankful I don't have to deliver it anymore. Jeez, there we go. Oh, please, 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 please. That in there, on there. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Let's check on these carrots. No, I didn't get to really do those tomatoes either. Yeah, this is going to be a very tight juggling act now. We might have to change that bathing because I will not want them trampling over my tomatoes. So you might be wondering as well why I've upgraded the tomatoes but not the mushrooms. The mushrooms don't really have, because they're foraged. Same with these here. Oh, geez, they don't have a great profit margin, just because they are free. Well, I guess the profit margin is completely 100% profit because I'm just foraging them every day. It just doesn't seem worth it to spend that amount of money to get that amount of money back. It probably is 100% worth it. Probably the best way to do it, but I'd rather just cook them, sell them, and then we'll go on it. Right. Oh, research complete. Okay. Let's do what the next research is. That's the windmill. Hire a chef. Needs the grains. I haven't got any grains yet, so we'll just go with. We get some poultry farming underway, so we've got to sell some fish for that as well. So we're really gonna have to expand out, but I think we can gonna get some grains. I think, and we'll get a chef so we can focus more on the fishing side of things and the crop side of things, perhaps. I think. How many carrots do I have? Upgrade 9. Yes. Right. So we're almost at 100% profit off of the carrots now. So it might be worth bringing them into. What am I doing? Just have. Excuse me, sir. Would you like one whole raw? There. Yeah, there we go. Oh, all right. These are the last customers of the day. I have ran out of those berries, so it's going to be tight. So yeah, don't have enough for the wild berry puree. You can have that. So we'll have to look at a new sweet treat. We can finally get these carrots pretty much boosted. Look, I've only been spending money like. Ugh. I wonder what happens if I can't pallium. Like, there we go. I've just got literally $1.5 grand. What a great day for maxing out profits, man. Like, let's water these up before I do anything else. Like, could I buy this? I could totally buy this extra bit of land. I'm not going to. We don't need it right now. We're literally struggling as it is. So I think next episode we are more money. We're just gonna have a look at expanding the sweet treats, and getting the carrots up and running. So until then, ta-ra.